interestingly and strangely, amid all possible issues that Karnataka elections could be based on, it is the reservation war that has become the biggest flashpoint, the quota war. Remember, the government in the state decided to scrap the 4% OBC quota for Muslims that led to a huge political showdown. But now, former Chief Minister and Karnataka leader of opposition from the Congress party, Siddaramaiah, vowed to increase the quota limit to 75% from earlier 50% if the Congress is voted to government. Union Home Minister Amit Shah, remember, had denounced religion-based quota, labelling it unconstitutional, and claimed the Congress is only using it to appease their own community vote bank. But the declaration by Siddaramaiah is coming in the backdrop of a massive outcry over Bommai government's decision to scrap 4% Muslim quota while increasing reservation of Lingayat and Vocaligas. BJP strongman, former Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa hit back at the Congress saying, how will the Congress implement the promise if they don't even win the elections?
Not only will bring it back, we will take care of Vocaligas and Lingayats also.
But you are making a major point. You are saying if you come back, you will bring back the 4% reservation for Muslims, but you will also give reservations for Vocaligas and Lingayats.
Lingayats and other communities also.
कर्नाटक के अंदर कांग्रेस सरकार ने गैर संवैधानिक तरीके से 4% मुस्लिम आरक्षण कर रखा था। मैं गैर संवैधानिक तरीके से इसलिए कहना चाहता हूं कि हमारा संविधान धर्म के आधार पर आरक्षण को, रिजर्वेशन को सहमति नहीं देता है।
You have to protect every section of the society. How can they fight with the general category? Is it unfair?
So you would give back the 4% if you come back to power to the minorities?
It is our bound duty to protect their interest. It is the obligation and the constitutional right which they have got.
When he is going to lose miserably, that question does not arise. We are going to form the government, whatever the need, we will do it.
And Congress President also said, sir, reservation was first given by Karnataka. And why are you inciting people? We will do it legally.
Yes.
Any comments, sir?
No, I don't want to comment.
Let's now bring in Shilpa Nair to help understand what exactly is happening. It just boggles one mind, Shilpa, that reservation, quota war has become the main issue. It should have been infrastructure, it should have been development for all. But interestingly, it is these equations that do work on the ground have become the big flashpoint. What are you picking up about mood on the ground with regard to how political showdown is over quota, caste, reservation war?
Well, Pooja, like you rightly pointed out, ideally the election should have been fought on the issue of development, on the issue of infrastructure, corruption, etc. But what we're seeing is the reservation issue has become a major flashpoint in this election season. In fact, the Bombay government, just before the election was, announced for Karnataka, had brought in several changes to the reservation policy. It scrapped the 4% reservation given to Muslims. They were moved to the economically weaker sections, and the 4% reservation which were taken from Muslims were given to the Vocaliga community and also the Lingayat community. Now, the BJP says they have upheld social justice, but the Congress says this is unconstitutional. Now, what has become a big major talking point right now is the big statement coming in from Siddaramaiah, the senior Congress leader, who says they will increase the reservation limit, the reservation ceiling from 50% to 75%. And similar sentiments were reflected by Randeep Singh Surjewala as well, who is the Congress's in charge for Karnataka. He says this can be done considering the caste census data is out and the Congress undertakes a socio-economic survey. So they say the ceiling can be increased that way they can meet the aspirations of all communities. Now, it is very easy to say that they can increase the limit from 50% to 75%, but there is a Supreme Court judgment. Even though it's, in this election season, politicians are making such sweeping statements, whether or no such a move will stand legal scrutiny, that's another question in itself. But like you rightly pointed out, on ground, we are of course seeing a lot of, issues playing out on ground.
But the fact is, Shilpa, like you're also talking about, that these issues are being brought out by our netas because it works on the ground, because people want those reservations, want the quota, and therefore clearly the netas also playing into that sentiment. Thank you so much.